I need you to get in the habit of, I'm going to search at 40 or 50% of the after repair value, or the median sales price, to see if anything pops up fast. If nothing pops up, Gary, you're not mad. You just did your job well. Go on to the next technique. You guys get that? Stop trying to get deals. Do your job. Data doesn't lie. Here's what I mean by that. I need you to get out of your own way on crunching numbers. Okay? How do we move lightning fast through a city? Any city in America. It doesn't matter if you're doing it in Phoenix, San Jose, California, St. Pete, Kansas City, Chicago. If you start to, this is stuff that I've learned from the hedge funds. If you crunch numbers better, you win the game. Okay? There's certain ways to run in a city. If you get data from a realtor, which they can give you in 60 seconds flat, I could drop you in any city in America and you guys could run fast. Because the game here is just to run to see if there's low-hanging fruit quickly and move on. Because we have other techniques that we're going to take over the city anyways. But how do we run numbers really fast? Okay? How do we run numbers really fast to win this game? So, let me show you that. Data doesn't lie. I can drop everybody off here in Cleveland. None of us are from Cleveland, I don't think. So drop us all off in Cleveland. And we can go to the nearest realtor's office and then simply ask for, hey, what's the median? Tell me 3 areas. Hey, I'm going to take some notes. Tell me 3 areas that would be good to invest in here in Cleveland. North Cleveland, South Cleveland, Central Cleveland, whatever they tell me. Hey, in those 3 areas, can you tell me what the median sales price is, which means most houses sell for that price in this area or more? Median sales price. Hey, can you also tell me what bedroom count in this area sells the fastest? Is it 2 bedrooms, 3, 1? Like there's areas of DC that's 1 bedroom, okay? And then in this area, what's the average square footage? Like what do most people end up with? They'll say 900 square feet, 1,200 square feet, whatever it is, okay? There's other criteria here that you can ask a realtor for, but you see how the first 3 have numbers next to them? If I get those 3 from any realtor in any city, I can run like the wind. Here's why. I'm going to start doing my searches in that city on different real estate websites. Again, doesn't cost me a penny. I don't have to start my car. I can do it every morning in less than 5 minutes. I can rip through a city in the online real estate universe, okay? Because I want to get low-hanging fruit. One technique out of 30 to close deals is, can I search every morning faster than everybody else, lightning fast, and see if there's any appointments I need to set without thinking or running numbers or having feelings? Okay? So here's what I mean by that. If you get these 3 data points, median sales price, what bedroom count in this area sells the fastest, and what's the average square footage for the area, then we can run like this. Now, before I show you how fast I can do this on Craigslist, and then you can duplicate your efforts when you go home or in any city you want. Before I do that, here's the only thing all day that I'm going to teach you that's simply not black and white. So basically, it is what it is, right? This is the only thing that's more art form. When somebody tells you the average square footage for an area, here's what I want you to do. So Richard, I want you, when they say, hey, in this area, the average square foot's $1,000. So Jorge at home, Hugo, Leo, if they say it's 1,000 average square footage, here's the only thing that I need to teach you that's kind of an art form that I've learned over thousands of transactions and hedge funds beating me into submission on, we just want this, and I understand why now is this. When you take the average square footage and when you do your search, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go down 20% of the average square footage, so down to 800 square feet, and I want you to go up 30%. So that's the sweet spot. So if I dropped you off in Cleveland, Gary, and they said, hey, in this area, the average square footage, which means most people end up with 1,000 square feet, I only want Gary's eyes when he starts searching for deals to hit the sweet spot. I don't want him to find something for 3,000 square foot because most people end up at 1,000 square foot, right? Now, everyone would want 3,000 square foot, but nobody's going to pay for it, Gary, because most people end up at 1,000. So I need your eyeballs to only see stuff that's in the sweet spot. So if it's 1,000, you go down 20% as your minimum square footage, and then I would go up to 1,300 maximum to start, okay? That means every morning I know if my eyeballs hit anything at 3 bedroom in that area, If they said the median sales price for the area is 110, I'll cut it in half. I'm going to do a quick search every morning at half off. So I'm going to do 55,000. I'm going to do 3-bedroom because they said 3-bedroom sells the fastest. I only want to be dealing with houses with bedroom counts that as soon as I get a house, everyone wants it. Everyone in that area wants it, right? I don't want to go, oh, I got a 5-bedroom house and I'm trying to get an extra 40 grand because most people aren't going to pay that. So what happens is you end up holding on to that house for a longer amount of time because you were smarter than data. Stop trying to be smarter than data. Well, it's a bigger house in this area. I'm going to command more money for it. No, you probably went from 1,000 available buyers down to 4 that might be able to pay that. And what are you going to do? If the median sales price is 110 and you're trying to get 160 time, you're going to, I'm going to be cute and drop the price to 149.9. Then 139.9. Everybody knows that's still 140, right? And then what you thought you're going to make 150 on, you end up getting a 135 and 5 grand in closing costs. So you're only 10 or 15 grand above. The data said most people end up at 110. The data said most people end up with a 3-bedroom. The data said that most people end up with 1,000 square foot. Stop going way outside the norm. I need your eyeballs in any city to hit the ones that you know. As soon as I grab it, everybody ends up with this, which means everyone will buy it. You guys get that? Can you expand that criteria? Can you go up to 60% of the median sales price? Of course. 65? Of course. But I need you to get in the habit of, I'm going to search at 50 or 60 or 40 or 50 percent of the after repair value, or the median sales price, to see if anything pops up fast. If nothing pops up, Gary, you're not mad. You just did your job well. Go on to the next technique. You guys get that? Stop trying to get deals. Do your job.